Do you really think that, I mean, Donald Trump said that, implied at least, that Hillary Clinton is afraid to debate him?
Okay, and that's going to be a very, so I've kind of come to accept the fact that there's never going to be a quiet moment when it comes to Donald Trump. In other words, there's always going to be something he's doing all the way up to the election day, to be honest with you, that pushes the envelope. What he's doing with the debates is kind of interesting, because one theory out there is that he doesn't really want to debate, and he's using the NFL schedule as kind of an excuse to get out of it.
Right.
The thing is, though, if it looks like you're afraid to debate, that is something that does hurt your standing with voters. I remember a generation ago when Chicken George was following George H.W. Bush around for his alleged refusal to debate. And finally it got so bad that he relented and debated. So in other words, he has to be very careful about making it look like he doesn't want to debate. You know, come up with some alternative times, but to use the NFL schedule as a reason, that's pushing it.
I mean, I just can't, honestly, truly, I cannot see Trump doing well against Clinton. I mean, you know, you're talking about somebody who doesn't know anything about policy, this is my opinion, versus somebody who, you know, knows a lot about policy. But, you know, at the same time, like I said, you know, you have a situation where people are going to accept Trump no matter what he says.
Right.
And people are going to denounce Trump no matter what he says.
There is an additional variable to consider, too, and that is if you're debating a woman, the rules are different.
Right.
Because the savagery with which Donald Trump went after, you know, Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, et cetera, in those Republican debates, he absolutely cannot do that in debate against Hillary Clinton. I still remember one of the most foolish debate moves. This was back when Hillary was running for the U.S. Senate in 2000. So Hillary's Republican opponent thought he was going to be cute. Remember when he tried to sign some pledge, but not only did he pull the stunt during debate, he comes over to her podium to try to get her to sign it, and it made it look like he was bullying her.
Right.
It made him look really small. Well, the relevance of that incident to today is that Donald Trump has to be very, very careful about not engendering sympathy for Hillary Clinton being the mean man who's picking on, you know, female. That just looks very bad from an optical standpoint.
And it's going to be hard. I mean, it's going to be hard because, you know, the major dig, I think, against Trump is being a bully.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you very much about the dig on him being the bully. The other thing he has to be very, very careful about. So what I think Donald Trump wants to happen is some version of Hillary looking exasperated and saying, what difference does it make? The problem with hoping for that is that Hillary has been under fire for the last several decades, and she's a seasoned debater. In other words, I expect her to have a bland demeanor while Donald Trump, so to speak, will be huffing and puffing. So that is a very risky thing for Trump, is how he presents himself in debate.